Hi there, this is Mohammad Abbas and welcome to Computer Tech Skill. In this tutorial, we're going to learn about eraser tool, scissor tool and knife tool. So without any further ado, let's get started. So we've got three of the options, my friend. Like the first one is eraser tool. We'll try to be learning that by making some of the examples or using some of the examples. So let's have a look at the rectangular tool. Let's try to draw that by holding the Shift and Alt button and make sure to draw that. Make sure to fill some sort of color inside that of the shape. So we've got this. Have a look at the shape, my friend. So we've got the shape there. So what we have to do this time, we've got the first tool, that is eraser tool. Eraser is something that you can understand that by its name, like eraser tool, like erase something, like finish something, eliminate something. So we're having this. So in order to increase or decrease the size of that, make sure to double click on it. So we've got the size there. We've got some of the settings there, like roundness. If you want to decrease or increase or decrease the roundness, so you can play with that. You can also go and change the angle of that any way you want. If you want to reset that back, make sure to click on reset button there. So let me increase that little more. Let me reduce the roundness there. Let me change the angle there. Have a look at this option. Let me reset that, hit OK. So we've got the simple, or by default we are having. So if I just use on this place, have a look at this, my friend. It has made two of the parts. So if you want to make sure, so if you want to cut any of the thing that you have on interface, you can cut that out. Have a look at this, my friend. See, I'm making many of the parts there, and then I am able to be applying any of the color that I want. See, have a look at this, my friend. I have maybe applied 4 of the colors there. See, so if you can see, we've got the gaps there also, right? So we have got some of the differences while using all of these options. There's a slight difference between using knife tool and eraser tool. So have a look at this, my friend. If I click that, make sure to go 1 or 2 steps or some of the steps back. Make sure to click or press Control or the command button, press that button. See, we're going back. So have a look at the difference there, my friend. If I click there and erase that, so we've got the gap there. If I click there, go for knife tool, so I have also erased that, or I have also created 2 of the parts of that. However, we have not got any of the gap there. See, you are observing that we have not got any of the gap there. That how you want to erase that, how you want to cut the parts. Let me draw that again. We've got the next tool, that is known as scissor tool. Have a look at this, my friend. If I click there, see, nothing is going to be happening there. So what we have to do this time, to make sure to just apply swap, fill and stroke. Just make sure to apply stroke color inside that of the shape. So we've got the next tool, that is scissor tool. Well, scissor tool is something that if you are having any sort of path or any sort of shape that just stroke color is being applied there, if you want to make part of that, make sure to click there, there and there. Make sure to click on the object that you have on interface. See, the message is given because of that we are not selecting any of the thing. See, we have created or we have segregated maybe many of the parts. See, so that is how the things are working, like, my friend. Make sure to go back some steps. Well, let me do something there, my friend. Make sure to draw ellipse tool there. So I have done that. Make sure to put it there and apply sort of a neutral color there, like applying this sort of color there. So what I am going to do is something strange, my friend, and something beautiful. What I have to do is that make sure to go for eraser tool. That must require some sort of professionality. Make sure to double click on it. Make sure to increase the size of that I think we are good to go. So you must have got the idea what am I going to make or design. So now we are having the eraser tool. Make sure to little more increase that, the size of that. So what I have to do this time, make sure to click there and erase that. Or maybe, see, you must be understanding that what have I made there. Well, I have made the logo of Pepsi. So if I click there, my friend, if I apply any sort of reddish color there, or maybe this sort of color there, let me change that, and we've got the blue color that there, and we've got that completed. So what we are going to do is that make sure to click on type tool, make sure to click there and type there Pepsi. Make sure to increase the size of that and you're good to go. Put it there. This is what I have just created roughly and not that much in professional way. However, this is something that you can create and you can play with that. Have a look at this, my friend. If you apply any sort of reddish color inside that of the logo, or maybe this color, so then you can do that. So that is what you can create and you can play with that. This is something looking so much awkward. However, I have just designed to give a sort of example to you. So that is what you can create, my friend. Make sure to delete that out. Make sure to take a rectangular there. So I have got rectangular there. So what this time I need to do is to go back for eraser tool. Make sure to apply sort of red color there, and we've got that. Make sure to decrease the size of that of the brush or that of the eraser tool. Make sure to click there. Make sure to hold the shift button there so that you can draw that in a straight way. So that is what you can create, my friend, and you can work on it, and you can furthermore work on it. See, make sure to hold the shift button on the keyboard. So have a look at this, my friend. So you can play with that and enjoy whatever you are having as an option. So that is what I have taught you in this small sort of class, in which I have taught you all about eraser tool, scissor tool and knife tool. Thank you so much for watching the tutorial. I hope you have enjoyed the tutorial. If you did, please give a thumbs up, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for more. Thank you so much for watching the tutorial. See you in my next tutorial. Take care. Bye bye for now.